There are at least two sides to every negotiation. Yet most of us prepare for our negotiations only focusing on one half of the equation, our own needs. Simply put, that's a big mistake. A transaction only occurs when both sides get most of their respective needs satisfied. And all those needs are not all necessarily transaction-based. While it's absolutely imperative that you have a detailed understanding of your needs and your wants before entering into negotiations, it is just as important to understand and know the needs of the other side of the table so you can tailor your negotiation approach in a manner that also satisfies their needs. In general, there are three things to research before entering into any negotiation. Number one, the asset or service itself. If you're receiving something tangible other than money from the proposed transaction, do some research into that tangible asset or service. Make sure it can actually satisfy the needs and wants that you have for the transaction and that others have not had concerns about that service or product. Number two, the other company. Get to know the company on the other side of the transaction as best you can. Research their business, their reputation, how they negotiate, complaints about them, and their accolades. Research as best you can their financial position and their need, or lack thereof, for entering into the transaction with you. The results of this research should give you a good understanding of your relative bargaining position and help plan your approach to the negotiation. And three, do your best to research the position, background, experience, and even personality of the individuals negotiating the transaction, the principals and their negotiators included. Everyone has different power bases, experiences, personalities, and all feel different pressures. This makes a difference in how they negotiate. Some are sophisticated, some not so much. Some are open, honest, and transparent, while others play hide the ball. Some need their egos soothed, and some need to dominate, while others need to feel dominated. But all need to feel that they have won at the end of negotiations. These proclivities can be acknowledged and manipulated for your benefit. And the term manipulation really has gotten a bad rap. We gauge difficult others every day in our interpersonal interactions, whether consciously or subconsciously, and interact accordingly, mostly to avoid further head trauma. Research the product, the other company, and the negotiators, and you will start with an edge in all of your negotiations.